For those of you who don't know, Electivire is my favorite Pokemon. He's just a little guy. And when I say little guy, I mean he has the power of a power plant inside of him. Show me an underwater power plant. Actually, that would devastate the ocean population. His face scares me. Your face scares me. Be nice. Be nice to Electivire, my beloved. I'm very disheartened to tell you that I may have found my least favorite Electivire fusion. Look at how they massacred my boy. What a monstrosity. Show me a haunted pirate saber. Cutlass, maybe. If it's Cutlass and not Cutlass and people in TikTok comments get mad at me, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh, she's serving! Go off, girl! America's next top haunted sword. You have the most hours in this game of anyone who hasn't played through the damn game. So true, actually. I've never played the game, and I don't care to. I really don't. This fusion looks a little... You know what I mean? Like, it's doing that out the side, you know? Slaying on and off the runway. Trying to make heads or tails of the gems on the shield, though. Is it missing one because that's what the eye is on the sword? Spriters don't play the game no time. Fantastic fusion. Just only Rick. 10 out of 10. God damn. I think if any two Pokemon are going to make a Big Daddy reference in this stream, it should be these guys, right? Show me some Bioshock. Not Big Daddy, but I'm rocking with it, I think. There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot to digest, so let's take a step back and let's buckle in for a second, okay? I can't tell if the left hand is a fishbowl or a cannon or a telescope. It looks like there's a fish inside of there, though, so I'm going to assume it's a fish bowl, which wouldn't make much sense since technically it's underwater. There are bubbles coming off of it. I love that it's stepping on the treasure chest. I like to imagine the seaweed has the treasure chest, like, attached to the body, so when it moves, that's, like, one of the feet. Oh, is that Nautilus from League of Legends? I really like this. I love the gradients along the green and blue parts. The funniest thing that this fusion can do is give Dhelmise beautiful flowing white hair. 2 seconds before I hit fuse, someone in my chat said this should be the Flying Dutchman. And now anything that I say is gonna look dumb. Now we're gonna time you out, Sanroar. Thanks for the free content. In my head, every single iteration of the Flying Dutchman now sounds like the one from SpongeBob. Is it possible this is Davy Jones? I don't see a locker anywhere, so fat chance. I like that he has an anklet on one of his peg legs. Davy Jones was the name of the ship, not the pirate. Now I'm gonna look stupid. Show me a totally uncursed sea cow. That's a simple request, right? If you go back in the VOD, you can see the exact moment where the life leaves my eyes. I need to speak directly to Segul right now. Segule, however you pronounce your username. What's going on, man? Is there something going on at home? Do you want to talk about it? We can fix you, whatever is going on. But I don't think we'll be able to fix me after seeing this. Show me a giant island. You know what? I want to see Thriller Bark from One Piece. Please, I need it in my soul. That's what I need this fusion to be, please. I like to imagine this ship just hit a sandbar, and then the sandbar rose up, and the Torterra was underneath it, and now it's part of the fusion. Once again, Hero Drawing is our protagonist for sprite creation, but I think this guy might be a little lost in the sauce, okay? Absolutely beautiful sprite, absolutely beautiful direction. There's a lot going on, and it gets a little muddy around the anchor part over the legs. I'm trying to see what's going on back there because it's all so visually appealing. It's just kind of hard to make out what's happening. Maybe some more intense shading would help. I feel like these two Pokemon were a match made in heaven in terms of fusion. Anchor, sand, they kind of go hand in hand, no? I really like the direction that this one took, except I'm having a hard time trying to figure it out. I love the sand. The sand is so beautifully done. I love the little shovel, and I love the wheel stuck in the sand. But the top part is throwing me for a little bit of a loop. I feel like it's missing something. I think if we put this one just back in the kiln for a little bit, just let it cook, let it marinate for a little bit longer, I think this could be a 10 out of 10 fusion. Technology of old meets technology of new. I might have to do a full Kling Klang episode because I'm always blown away when I see them. This is doing a lot, but it's doing it in such an organized and aesthetically pleasing way. My ADHD brain is severely scratched right now. Be not afraid, I am here to weigh down your ship. That's great, except you're a talking anchor. You guys confuse me often. I keep putting Hypno on the polls, and you guys keep voting against it, but then when the episodes come out, you request to fuse things with Hypno. Do you want a Hypno episode or not? What the is that? Is that a nose? Or is that something else? Peyton, censor that until I know. Don't say XQC. It is a nose? Okay, Peyton, you can unblur it. I don't know why my brain went here, but I want to see Kingler carrying, like, an anchor crucifix like Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Also good. I like this a lot, I think. This is a very anime crab, and I don't know how else to describe it. This is one of the very rare times where I think the dynamic angle kind of takes it away from this fusion. I think a different perspective would have breathed so much more life into it. I'm just realizing the claw looks like one of those shark hooks. I love Omastar because it looks like something from the very depths of the ocean that you wouldn't want to see in person. So I think it's going to be a great fit for Dhelmise. Here's hoping. This is so dope. The bottom part of the anchor curls up and it almost looks like horns of the devil. I don't know how else to describe that. I want to attack my enemies with this. I want to hit Hunt Boom with this thing. 7 foot 10 inches? 300 pounds? That's how tall I am standing on my pending YouTube payout. Very interesting that you guys request Groudon, known water hater. You want to fuse him with the anchor? The seaweed anchor Pokemon you want to fuse the water hater with? Okay. I don't know why, but I love that it doesn't have any eyes. Oh, it adds so much. It almost looks like that one Jujutsu Kaisen villain. Toku energy. So I'm not a Jujutsu Kaisen enjoyer myself. Is that the name of him? Mahoraga? What'd you call me? This is a great time to plug not only my first Lopunny episode, but the second as well. So go show those some love if you haven't already. This sprite almost looks unfinished. Why is the anchor so smooth? And why is the eye missing? I love how sinister Lopunny looks, but the unfinished looking anchor and the missing eye are really distracting from those cool assets. Keys, that's exactly what I'm saying. It does look sanded down. It looks like the anchor is made of Play-Doh. Or poop. Anyway, moving on. This one has so much potential. These Pokemon are already built like each other, okay? The seaweed, the flower, the long necks on both of them. Show me a masterpiece. Look at how they massacred my boy. I feel like there was so much potential. And now it's just a goofy, haunted ship steering wheel. It looks like a Minecraft mob that nobody asked for. I want to do a Sableye episode so badly, but he keeps losing the polls. You guys ask me time and time again, YouTube comments, TikTok comments, Instagram comments. I've gotten DMs asking me to do Sableye episodes. How are you guys letting Sableye lose the poll? I'm trying to help you out. Look at my little funky pirate man. He's adorable. How could you not want a full episode with this guy? He may be 3 feet tall, but he's stronger than Goku. Look at how he whips around that anchor. This is truly a bruh moment. I don't like what this fusion is already implying. And I shouldn't have to say this to any of you, but children, if you're watching this, don't lick an anchor, even if TikTok tells you to. Worse than I thought, what happens when the anchor licks you? I'm not kidding when I say I think this might be worse than any sleep paralysis demon I've ever seen. I think this is worse than Miltank, personally. I do. Now that I think about it, Paris does look like something that would be found at the bottom of the ocean, besides the mushrooms. I can't say that I'm excited for this one. It's not a phase, Mom. This fusion wants to go to the mall and get boba with her friends after school. I'm familiar that Toxapex is supposed to be an underwater creature, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. What is it a real-life reference to? Can you let me know in the comments, please? Not trying to farm interactions, I'm just genuinely curious. Is that a chandelier? It looks like a chandelier, but I can't tell. Because the green in the background makes it look like little glass panes are broken, but that might just be the transparency. Either way, absolutely beautiful sprite. Crow's nest at the top? Okay, I see that. From what I understand, this fusion is an object, animal, item, whatever, beyond my scope of knowledge. Maybe I'm just the stupid one, but it is absolutely beautiful to the point where no notes. Absolutely no notes. It is beautiful. It is well done. I just realized it's by Hero Drawing. Hero, are you the protagonist of spriting? Because good God almighty. Well done. A+ again. To see the fusions that didn't make the cut, check out the VOD. Make sure to watch my other videos as well. I upload every single Monday. A special thank you to the supporters of this channel, and thank you for watching.